What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today we got a super cool and pretty easy install. Today I'm going to be installing carbon mirror caps on my Audi S5 behind me. I've been wanting to do this for the longest time. It's another one of those subtle things like the diffuser that just really kind of adds to the car and you don't even realize it. Before we get into today's install, if you guys do enjoy this video or find it helpful, please drop a like. It really helps with the algorithm. If you guys have been watching my content and you're not subbed to the channel, please do so. I have tons of awesome S5 content and other car content coming in the future, so stay tuned for that. Let's take a look at these things, guys. Let's see how they look. Packaging is pretty nice. Wow. These things are absolutely beautiful, guys. Look at these things. Oh my god. I just love getting carbon parts. Every time I see one for the first time, I'm just amazed by how perfect they are. And these things are, wow, these things are actually really, really perfect. I don't really see anything here. Even in this little valley here, if it'll focus, just perfect. I don't remember the name of the site that I got these mirrors off of, but I'll link it down in the description box below. They're actually very affordable for a carbon part. Typically carbon parts are very kind of outrageously priced. But these were only $200, I think, because they're not full carbon. They're just like OEM mirror caps that have a carbon weave laid over top of them, which essentially for me does just as good. You can't even tell anywhere that it's not carbon. Like literally everything has been overlaid in carbon, so you can't tell at all, and it's not like I'm doing it for a weight reduction purpose, so works perfect for me. Like I said, I'll link it down below for you guys to check it out. We're really starting to pile up the carbon parts here. We got carbon splitter, carbon diffuser, carbon trunk lip, now carbon mirrors. And honestly, the only other thing carbon that I really want to do, that I've been wanting to do for the longest time, is the carbon side skirts. But they're like impossible to find. I know Carbon Imports had them for a while, but now they're like sold out. So essentially, I can't find them anywhere. So if any of you guys have an A5, S5, and you know a good place I can find some carbon side skirts, let me know down in the comment section below, because I've been looking for a while. So to install these bad boys, it's pretty simple. Basically, you pop the mirror out of the housing there, just the mirror part. You unplug a couple things, and then I think there's like 4 or 5 screws in there that you take out, and then the whole thing will pop off, and then you just slap this one on, and you're good to go. So I'll walk you guys through everything, show you guys where all the screws are, and yeah, we'll be good to go. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you come over to your mirror here, and you're going to want to push this side all the way in so that you can get your fingers behind here. And then you're going to want to just kind of pull it out. It pops right out. It shouldn't break, but I would still kind of be careful. So once you get it out, there's these 2 plug-ins here, and then there's this plug right over here. So once you get those out, this whole mirror piece will come off, and we'll be able to work inside there a little easier. A good little trick here is to mark one of these guys, because they look the exact same, so you want to make sure you put them in the right spot so you don't short anything. So just take like a little marker here. So mark this guy and then mark it there, so you know the blue one goes to this side. Now to get this guy out, there's just a little tab here. Just push down on this, and then it should pull right out. Yeah, just like that. Nice and easy. Alright, so next thing is we have to remove, I believe it's 5 screws in here. So we got one here, and one here. and then the one inside this hole here. That's 4. Then once you remove this one, this whole thing can pop out, and there's one more behind there. So I'll show you guys what I'm doing now. So if you guys look back in here, the screw that we need to remove is actually right here. This guy right here. And I forgot to mention, all 5 of these screws are Torx T10 screws. That's all you'll need for this. Just like that. 5 little screws. I would go ahead and just stick this guy back in place now that we got that screw out, just so it's not dangling and in your way. And then maybe try to tuck these wires behind it or something. Just make it as easy as possible for yourself. First, we're gonna wanna just come inside here. You'll feel where it's no longer the cap, and then you just kind of pull up on the cap. You'll feel it start to kind of unclip. All right, now the best way to really kind of get this off is to kind of just start prying it out. This bottom black piece, we're gonna start prying that away from this painted piece here. It's kind of tricky, and you're gonna have to use some force to get it off, but just be careful you don't break those clips that are in here. So we'll start at this corner and we'll just go for it. It looks like right here, if I put my, see that little black square right there? If I put my screwdriver in there, it should release the clip that's holding it, and then I should be good to go. Now that we got it all the way free, it's still kind of hanging on because of this, the blinker on the back. So basically, the blinker looks like it just kind of comes right off. It's much easier to take your blinker out right in here if you take the cap off first. So basically, you just want to slide it that way because it's wrapped around here. So just be careful, because I have broken one of these in the past and it does stink. Alright guys, now once you've got your cap off, it should look like this. Pretty ugly, yeah. But now it is time for the Holy Grail. Oh, so beautiful. So basically, same way the old one came off, you slap this one on. It's gonna be a little tricky, but I will record the whole thing. So first, we're gonna wanna go ahead and slide our blinker right in. Like that, like butter. There'll be a little track in here. Essentially, you'll just slide the blinker back in the same way it came out. Everything is gonna be the same process as when we took it off. So I'm gonna take this piece out just to get it back in so that I don't, you know, scratch the mirror or anything. So basically, there's just this blue clip right here. So you'll pull this guy out, just like that, and this guy is free. Once you got your blinker in, it's actually a little easier if you put this piece back in first. I tried doing it the other way and it was pretty kind of annoying. So I'm gonna try to get this guy back in, and then we'll slap the mirror back on and we should be good to go. Just like that, she clips back in beautifully. Once you get everything lined up, it should just drop right into place. Make sure you line up all your clips and make sure that these are out and free, because I already put it on once and I had this tucked behind there, so I had to take it back off. Very frustrating process, so make sure you guys don't do that. And then finally, to get this last bottom part in, Push down on the painted section or the carbon section, and then push up on the plastic piece underneath here. And voila, she is in. Just go over it and kind of squeeze it a little bit, make sure everything's popped back together. Looks pretty good to me. And we're ready to put the mirror back in. And voila, guys, she is looking incredible. Oh my God, absolutely in love. So I'm not gonna film the other side because it's the same exact process as this side. The biggest piece of advice I could give for this install is to be very, very patient, because it's like one of those things that's like not that hard, but it's really tricky. So just make sure everything's lined up and it should slide right into place. If it's not popping in place, don't try to force it, because that's what I was trying to do, and I was just getting frustrated and it wasn't working. So make sure everything's lined up and then it should slide right into place. With that being said, that's going to be all for today's video. Make sure to stay tuned to the channel. I have some more dope videos coming for you guys. Make sure you guys drop a like. Have any questions, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me, guys. Thank you so much. Peace out.